Hey guys, John from the John Muir Show here, and it probably shouldn't come as all too much of a surprise that a lot of today's Democrat politicians are nothing more than a bunch of gun grabbers. I mean, heck, a lot of them don't even try to hide it. They just come out there and say, oh yeah, you know, we want to take your guns away. To some extent, some of them try and act like they're reasonable, saying, oh, well, we just really don't like the AR-15, though, that scary, dangerous gun. The AR-15, it's evil, but you know what? We just want to get rid of the AR-15, but at that point, don't worry, we're never going to take any of the rest of the guns. We're going to stop right there, which, of course, is a total crock. As soon as they get the AR-15 banned, then there's going to be another gun Democrats don't like. Then there's going to be another gun that Democrats don't like, and so on all the way until they successfully get every single kind of gun banned in the United States of America. But then on the other end of the spectrum, you have some Democrat politicians who do not even try to hide it. They just come out and say, as Eric Swalwell, the congressman from California, possible presidential candidate in 2020, has come out and said that he would like to see if American citizens, law-abiding American citizens, don't freely give up their guns, that he would like to see armed officers go into people's homes and take their guns from them. So, you know, we've heard all these different Democrats saying to various degrees that they want to take guns. It's pretty much a known thing that, yeah, right now the Democrat Party, one of their goals is to try and totally infringe upon law-abiding citizens' Second Amendment rights. So what's really interesting here is just this past week, you had some legislation on Capitol Hill being considered by the Democrat-led House regarding guns. So Democrats successfully in the House approved legislation that required background checks for the sales and transfers of firearms from one American citizen to another American citizen. Democrats have long said, no, we need to make sure that we're regulating every single transaction that goes on. So they say when one American citizen sells a gun to another American citizen, oh yeah, we need to do a thorough investigation into that because you know what, those guns can be dangerous and they could hurt people. All right, so you would hope then that the Democrats would be consistent in what they're saying, right? Not so much. You see, Republicans in the House, yeah, they said, hey, you know what? Here's a change we'd like to make to this bill. And Republicans had said that they would like to see it where law enforcement, federal law enforcement, ICE, would be notified when somebody fails a background check. Somebody who is, I don't know, in this country illegally. They had said if someone is here illegally, an illegal alien, if they fail a background check in trying to get a gun, that federal authorities should be notified about this. It makes sense, right? And it should especially make sense to the Democrats out there who say they're so concerned about making sure that these evil guns don't get into bad hands, right? I mean, they're worried about law-abiding American citizens getting guns, so you would think they'd be worried about people who are here illegally who've already committed at least one crime in this country, defying our federal immigration law. You'd think they'd be really worried about those people getting guns, right? Of course not. No, Democrats weren't worried at all. They completely shut down that proposed amendment to the legislation that was being considered on guns last week because it is abundantly clear that Democrats, they do not at all care about safety. This whole anti-gun narrative that's being pushed by so many leftists right now, this is not actually about keeping people safe. This is pretty much the Democrat Party coming out and saying, okay, well, you know, we associate guns with, you know, those hicks in the middle of the country, those damn Republicans or those independent voters that don't vote for us anymore. Yeah, they're making that, you know, association. So they say, as a result, you know what we want to do? We want to really stick it to those American citizens in middle America. We really want to punish them because they abandoned us, because they had the audacity to vote for Donald Trump for president back in November of 2016. I mean, that's what they're doing with this whole targeting guns thing. It's not about safety whatsoever. If it was about safety, then you'd think Democrats would be all on board saying, oh, we have people who have committed a crime. We know these people have committed a crime. They're here illegally. We don't know nearly as much about them as we should. Who knows what kind of background they might have? You would think Democrats would say, well, those people definitely should not have guns in their hands. No, they're all for it. So they are totally fine, Democrats, if an illegal alien has a gun. Oh, but if a law-abiding American citizen has a gun, like, I don't know, maybe, you know, a couple of individuals who have had guns, plenty of guns for a really long time, for decades maybe. Oh, but if one of them tries to sell one of their guns to another, oh no, watch out for those law-abiding American citizens. They're probably going to do something really terrible. It is just so appalling what today's Democrat Party stands for. They're not even trying to hide it. They are coming out and saying, we are here to give the world to illegal aliens. aliens. We will do everything we possibly can for people who are here illegally, foreign nationals, problem of another government, in defiance of U.S. federal law. But, oh yeah, those law-abiding American citizens, let's punish them as much as we can. Do you really want to be part of that Democrat Party? Ask yourself that before you head into the ballot box next time. That's all the time that we have for today, but tune in the John Muir Show each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.